The more I talk about my childhood, the more I realize it was not like other kids' childhoods. So one of the many aspects is my father works in law enforcement. He works for the government, and so he is a very prepared, logical, serious man. A big effect on how we were raised. So here are some of the weird things that I did growing up. My father is very well trained in firearms, and that was something that we learned to do growing up. So when we turned 8 years old, that's when we could learn to operate a firearm. As soon as we turned 8 years old, we were taken to the range, taught a full lesson, safety, all the things, and we would go practice. My whole entire life, I would go to the range and I would practice. I wouldn't say I grew up in the safest town. I grew up in California, and there was a lot of gangs in our area, so there were tons of spots that we just were not allowed to go to in town. We weren't allowed to drive down these streets. We weren't really allowed to be out super late. 10 o'clock, he was where are you, get home. I had a strict curfew of 11 o'clock once I hit high school age, and that never changed no matter what. Only dogs we had growing up were German Shepherds, and they all spoke German, so we spoke German to them. Something happened, they could protect us, and we were the only ones who could talk to them because they don't understand English. Our dogs weren't they were family dogs, but they weren't treated like family dogs. Having my own dog now, it's very, very different how we treated our dogs growing up. Not that we were mean to them or anything, but they were there to protect us, and they were there to work. I don't know. We loved them though. Don't think that we didn't love them. We did. This one, I don't know why it made me so mad growing up, but school shootings are a very real thing. We know that. So my dad would make us very prepared at school. So once I got to high school, he made us carry around this wooden door stopper, 2 of them, because all of my classrooms had 2 doors. There was a lockdown if there was something that we had to stay in the classroom for. I would be the one to pull out the wooden door stopper so that someone just couldn't jam open the door those things were stuck. Anyways, I hated carrying those around. I left them in my locker half the time because I was this is so dumb. He taught us how to clear a room. Yeah. I forgot. I don't know how to do it anymore, so don't ask me how to do that. He is the most prepared man you will ever meet in your entire life. It does not matter if we are going for a 2-hour long road trip. He is packing every single first aid kit, whether it's us, whether we pass someone on the road who needs help. We are taking food storage. Don't even get me started on the amount of food storage my parents have. If something happens, I'm going to my parents' house. They're so prepared. Oh, this was a big one. We weren't allowed to use our last names on social media, which is kind of funny because now social media is my job. So whatever. When I first got Instagram, I wasn't allowed to put my last name on there. That's why my Instagram name is my first and middle name. I think that's all I can think of right now. Isn't that so funny? I think it gave me a lot of anxiety growing up, honestly.